And their names are Paul and Joanne.
Oh, thank you so much for coming today. It's a delight to have you.
I'm excited. You know, you're from the town of Mantorville, and Joanne and Paul, can you tell us a bit about the town itself?
Well, Mantorville is a quaint historic village located, as you said, in Dodge County. We're located just about 15 miles from Rochester, so real easy to get to from a lot of places. All roads lead to Mantorville, we say.
I've heard a lot about it, that's for sure.
And we have 3 restaurants in town, one of them being the famous Hull House.
Don't tell
and
Bobby
we have some really neat antique shops and gift shops.
Really?
And a candy shop. So we have lots of
You know, I've heard that the historical value of the town is incredible, that it dates back to Civil War times, actually.
Right, actually pre-Civil War, a number of our structures in the downtown were built in the 1850s, and thanks to the foresight of some of the town's residents 50 years ago, you know, decided that we really needed to try to preserve what we had there, and so we're trying to carry on that tradition, right?
Right.
Well, now you have lots of events and things going on in the town year-round, correct? And we're in the fall period. What's happening? What's coming up next?
Well, our next big deal will be the Mantorville's Fall Festival, and that is the actually the last weekend in October, the 29th and 30th this year.
Okay, and I happen to have, this is a murder mystery dinner theater that they're putting on, is that right?
Yes, and the name of it is All Hallows Feast, and this is the first time that they've done a murder mystery dinner.
Oh, I understand they go over so well. That would be such a nice event.
Well, the name of it, as Joanne said, is actually All Hallows Feast.
Okay.
And it's an interactive dinner theater. The food will be catered by one of the local restaurants. The participants will actually have their dinner in the Opera House and then partake in the performance as well.
You know, it says right here, the zombies are the least of your worries, and I've always heard stories that Mantorville's famous for ghosts. Is that right?
It is. We have lots of paranormals that come to our town to research our ghost history.
Really?
Really? And that's going to be one of our features on our Saturday event, or Saturday and Sunday of the weekend. We are going to have some of their presenters give us a lecture on some of the ghost history.
Oh, how fun. Now, have you experienced any paranormal activity?
I have seen things go on in the bedroom of the restoration house.
Really?
They have
Do you dare tell us what kind of thing?
Well, they've cleared off the quilts, and the next time you come, there's a place where somebody had sat on the bed and nobody had been in there. So, so that's my personal.
Well, now, the Fall Festival and this Halloween dinner and all of the things that go on lead into then the Christmas season. Is there, do you have a big event for that also?
Yes, that's the first Saturday of December, and this shall be December 3rd, and we feature sleigh rides or wagon rides.
Oh, how fun.
And then we have Santa in town so that the kids can visit Santa. And we have a tour of homes for the Christmas season.
Are these historical homes or just people's
not all
homes
of them. Not all
Sometimes.
of them.
For us, it's really just about people sharing the Christmas spirit and their family traditions.
Oh, how wonderful.
And so all of the homes aren't historic. Sometimes they are. It just depends on which families would like to participate in it.
This specific event happens on December 3rd. Then does it carry through the month beyond that? Or is it one big event?
Just one day. Saturday.
Our event is one day, but the thing that does carry on for 3 weekends is the theater company again does a Christmas show starting on Thanksgiving weekend, Friday and Saturday evenings, and
Sunday afternoons.
Sunday afternoons. And that goes for 3 weekends then. And you know,
Nice.
information on that can be found at the Manorville Theater Company's website.
Do you think they need any elves? We could go over.
Actually, yeah, we
Really?
do.
They do need elves?
Yes,
Santa could
absolutely.
have some elves.
Yeah, Santa
Let's see.
needs elves. Yeah,
Who could be?
I'm wearing red already. We could do it.
Sorry.
yeah.
You guys have the corner on the market for wonderful events, I think. You know, I've heard for years that Manorville is the place to be. It's where everyone from Sweet Swine County wants to travel to.
Great.
So then upon the completion of this, you keep going with more events throughout the year and different things happening, huh?
What I find interesting is you brought a brochure about the walking tours. You have one for residential and downtown businesses.
Right.
Oh,
Tell
I
us a
see.
little bit about these.
Right. Well,
They're wonderful.
we've been doing walking tours for a long time, but the downtown district is listed as a nationally registered historic district. The entire downtown. It's a small town, of course, but so all of our downtown is on the National Register of
That's
Historic
every
Places.
building on the on the
Really?
street?
The entire downtown as a district.
I see.
So there are new buildings there as well as old buildings, but it is a national district. So this brochure will take you through the brochure, or the tours typically start at the Welcome Center, and then they just show you each building and which way to walk to the next place.
And these are guided by someone who knows the history?
These are actually self-guided
Oh,
walking
okay.
So we
tours.
pick these up, if we're going to do this, where do
At
we
the
pick
Welcome
it?
Center.
At the Welcome Center, or at one of the shops, or the antique mall
okay, they
carries
would
these
have
things too.
these.
Yep.
So that is for the downtown, and then
Yep.
you offer one for residential.
Yep.
That's
These are some of the homes in the
incredible.
older parts of the
beautiful.
Queen
town.
Anne style, Victorian
And they have a
style.
normal school too, and a parsonage?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, it's gorgeous.
Do you think Bobby Ray would mind if you and I take off alone sometime
Honey,
and go?
You could take the limo
Well,
and leave him.
I'll
parked
schedule
somewhere.
it for us.
Okay, let's
and
go.
we're going to get off and go to Manorville. Can we look you up? How about we all have lunch together? You can have
That would be
in
wonderful.
one of the
That
best
sounds
restaurants
great.
there.
Yep, we
well,
do.
we'd love it.
And as long as we're talking about walking tours, one of our local people has just developed a guided ghost tour around Manorville.
Oh,
and so that actually operates out of the Manorville Art Guild building, and you can make your reservations there. And typically they would be in the evening, and you would get a walking tour around town with some of the explanations
Wow.
and stories about the
Wonderful.
ghost or paranormal activity in each of the houses that she would take, or buildings that she would take you through. And so that's a new thing that just started this last month. So
Great. I'm so sorry to say that we're out of time today. I want to thank Joanne and Paul for being our guests today.
Great guests, great information. too.
Very much.
Thank
Everyone
you.
will want to go to Manorville, I'm sure now. I want to thank our viewers for watching the Cocklebur Morning Show, and of course our great studio audience.
Incredible. Just
Yes,
look at those.
I know. The Cocklebur Morning Show would not be the same. And we are here to read out the big stories from throughout Sweet Swine County and beyond. Bye-bye.